Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I want to pitch to you the idea about Brass House Services. You've all seen our kind of scorecard. That kind of gave a flavour of the whole organisation, really, and the Brass House Services was an element within that. The idea, well, we are North Somerset Development Trust, and we run the Brass House Community Centre. We've been running it de facto for quite a number of years now. We took out the lease on it from the council in June 2007. Since that time, there's more users, there's more income, and it's re-established that relationship with the community, and that's quite successful. As a development trust, we want to develop our own independent income streams, and so based on the expertise and knowledge we have within the trust, we worked on a range of business ideas, and one we settled on is to develop a range of domestic orientated services, initially specifically ironing and cleaning, so links to previous business too, in a sense. The reason for this is it's very low entry, there's very little investment costs. Our chair is already a cleaning supervisor. We have access to a pool of people who require extra hours. The ironing side of things, we have space within the building that we can kind of do some of that work. So the cost of entry is very low. We've done some market analysis. We've kind of looked at what kind of customers there are potentially out there. And fully understanding that we're in a recession at the moment, there are still perhaps markets that do still require it. There are people in our community that are busy to work, two-income families. We have a lot of older people in the area, and I guess you can see those in two halves. One with independent income, one with perhaps a personal allowance. We'd like to explore that further as potential markets. And we think some smaller businesses, whether that's smaller factory units or smaller office-based units, although not in big managed workspace, clearly there's a contract there, but some smaller units. So those are the types of markets we're exploring at the moment for customers. In terms of a social return, that's really important to us. We'll be training cleaners who, we're not providing just a come in, get clean, get out kind of service. We'll be it's about developing a rapport and relationship with customers. If we take the older person as a potential customer, and I'm talking generic broad brushes here, someone who's perhaps, there's all sorts of other issues that we can perhaps uncover as that relationship builds with the cleaner. So we can signpost them to other services, we can listen to them when they need to talk, we can then start delivering the services that they also require. So it starts as a cleaning. When we look at all our potential market we want, cleaning is perhaps, everybody needs to have a cleaning at some point. So that's the start point, but we would look to that relationship with customers to see what else we can provide, or, like I say, signpost. And then obviously there's a financial return to the trust, helps us become more financially independent, and then that can be reinvested in the community. So we recognise we probably won't be the cheapest cleaners on the market, because a sole trader can come in and do that without overheads that we would have. But our selling point is the fact that with North Somerset Development Trust, based in the Brass House Centre, and we have that trusting relationship, and we're not just doing the cleaning, we're also the support alongside that. What we'd be looking for is, well, before I say what we're looking for, we think this is a business with low entry that we can start small and learn as we go along, get a couple of customers. We have a cleaner at the moment already who's prepared to do some extra work for us. Start small, learn the trade, and grow it organically. But if we were given £10,000, we could use that to invest in more detailed marketing. We could develop some promotional material and pay somebody to really give the business a real boost by coordinating it and administering it and promoting it. At the moment, a lot of we're operating on sweat equity at the moment. The time that's going into developing the business is being absorbed by the trust, and we're prepared to do that, certainly for the short, medium term, to see if the business works, and we believe it will. But if we were to get an investment in, we could just, that would kind of give the whole process a big boost.
Thank
you very much.